What's up, you guys? This is Herpy Derpy, and today I'm battling AJ, or also known as Jedi Mono 8895. And this is a pretty cool battle because I'm using a really weird team that's revolved around this Weatherman Suicune. If you don't know about it, it's a Suicune set that was made by Magnitude, who basically just put Hail, Sandstorm, Sunny Day, and Rain Dance all on one Suicune. And I kind of have a slight variation on that, and I have my team kind of revolved around the weather, which is really interesting, and you'll see how it works out in this battle. So yeah, forgive me if I cough a lot because I do have a cold right now. So hope you guys enjoy. So either way, I'm gonna start with my Sableye while he starts with this Arcanine. And I'm going to go for the Rain Dance because if he goes for a Flare Blitz, my Rain Dance will decrease the damage on the Flare Blitz, but he actually decides to go for a sub, which is pretty interesting. And I also do see the leftovers, so here I'm going to switch out and go into my Suicune because I figured I can take most of the hits from the Arcanine, assuming that he is a pretty standard Arcanine set, but he's actually going to go for the Wild Charge, which is very interesting. I don't see that too much on Arcanine, but it does do an okay chunk. So here, I'm going to go for the Scald to just break the sub, since I know I can clearly live the next Wild Charge, but unfortunately he does get the crit on my Suicune, which is really, really going to bite my ass later on, because like losing my main Weather Man is really, really bad. But either way, I'm going to go into my Victory Bell because my Victory Bell can resist the close combat or take not too much damage from the Flare Blitz. And I'm going to go for a Weather Ball because Weather Ball changes type depending on the weather, and since it's Rain Up, it is the Water type. So I am going to break his sub, which is super effective damage. And now, I'm not sure what he does now. He's actually going to switch out and go into his Bronzong, I suppose, to sponge my hits. But I'm actually going to go for a Sleep Powder, predicting the switch. But unfortunately, it does miss this turn, which is kind of sad. But it's okay because I do still outspeed him, and I'm just going to get the Sleep Powder this time, which is totally cool. And this Victory Bell actually does pack the Sunny Day as well, so I'm going to go for that right here while he's still sleeping like a little baby, which is very, very nice for me. Because now my Weather Ball now is going to turn to the Fire type, but I do go for the Solar Beam, predicting a switch back into Arcanine because I thought he might do that because he saw my Weather Ball, but I guess not. But either way, so I figured I might as well just kill off his Bronzong, which is totally cool. And now, here, he's going to go into his Dugtrio, which is kind of scary. I know the Sucker Punch is coming, so instead of going for an attack, I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder, but I do miss again. And now he's going to go for another Sucker Punch, but I'm just going to play really risky and go for another Sleep Powder, which does finally hit that Dugtrio, which is very nice for me. And the sun does run out here, and I want to make sure I do have more sunlight before I kill off the Dugtrio. So I'm going to play really risky, gonna go for a Sunny Day while he's gonna remain asleep, and now I just have to hope he doesn't wake up this turn and go for a Sucker Punch, but he doesn't, he's still sleeping, which is nice, and I'm gonna kill off that Dugtrio with a Solar Beam, and now I still have 3 more turns of sunlight before it runs out, so that means it's 3 more turns to sweep. So here, I think he's going to go into his Machoke now. This Machoke probably has a Violite, so I'm pretty sure if one Solar Beam won't kill it, so I decided to go for a Sleep Powder first, just to make sure I can't really do anything to me. But either way, the Sleep Powder really doesn't matter in the end, because Solar Beam isn't going to quite kill him, and he actually turns out to be a Rest-Talking set, which is extremely scary, because now he's going to go for a Payback and finish me off, which is really, really sad, because I really didn't see the Sleep Talk coming. I thought he'd have like Drain Punch or something, so that's pretty sad. But either way, I know Machokes are really slow, so I'm going to go into my Ludicolo now, who is actually kind of functioning to also work in Sun as well, because I do pack the Solar Beam, which is kind of funny, and now I do kill off his Machoke, which is nice. So now he's going to go into his Jellicent as the sun runs out, and I'm going to go for the Giga Drain just to see how much damage it does. It does a really nice chunk, but the Cursed Body does activate, and now I can't use Giga Drain anymore. And since there's no more Sun, I can't go for one-turn Solar Beam. So I'm basically forced to switch out because it's not a good situation for me. So I'm going to go into my Sableye because I know I can pretty much wall this Jellicent unless he goes for a taunt, which he doesn't go for it this time. And I'm going to go for the Rain Dance because before he taunts me, I could have gone for a Will-O-Wisp, but like I said, he's going to taunt me. But he actually goes for a Will-O-Wisp for himself, and he does miss right here, which I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if it mattered or not. You'll see why later on. So, a Will-O-Wisp does miss again on my Ludicolo, which really doesn't matter too much because it's not like a burn is going to kill me. But Giga Drain really isn't doing that much to the Jellicent, unfortunately. And he does finally hit the burn now, and I am taking a little bit of residual damage, but it's not too bad. And there still is a few more turns of rain left, which is totally cool, but the Giga Drain doesn't quite kill me, and that's really sad, and I now get the Cursed Body again. So that's really unfortunate, and now I'm basically forced to switch out again, but I decided to stay in and go for a Hydro Pump, just in case he wanted to switch out, predicting my switch out. But no, he's just going to go for a Taunt, maybe thinking I'm going to go into Sableye, because that was the last turn of rain. So I'm going to go to my Stoutland now, because I do pack the Crunch on the Stoutland, so I know Crunch is going to be doing a decent amount of damage, knowing that he's probably special defensive bulky. But here I switch out, I think predicting that switch in the Porygon 2, because I'm not sure I'm going to get a Crunch off that Jellicent. But either way, I do get the Porygon 2 burn, which is very nice for me, because getting residual damage on Porygon 2 is always nice. So now, he's going to go for a Thunder Wave on me, and that is going to be kind of annoying, because I'm going to get Parahacks a lot, and it's going to be kind of frustrating, but it's okay, because I still do carry the Prankster. And now I'm going to go for Sunny Day, while I'm going to switch out and go into my Ludicolo, and now I'm like, oh shit, why did I just set up Sunny Day? Because now his Flare Blitz is going to be doing a lot of damage. So I'm going to go into my Quillfish as to take this Flare Blitz, and the Quillfish would have taken it much more nicely if I didn't set up the Sun, which is really stupid on my part. And I was going to go for the Sub, and like I said before, if I set up the Rain, I would have been able to outspeed him here, but yeah, that sucks. And it actually doesn't even turn out, he actually doesn't even carry the extreme speed, so I'm like kind of worried about that this entire game for nothing. But either way, Porygon 2 is going to sponge my Waterfall, and now I'm going to go for the Explosion, hoping I can kill this thing, but it doesn't kill, and I'm like, oh my god, that's ridiculous. And it goes for Recover, gets back basically all the HP I did to him. But now I'm going to go into my Stoutland, predicting that switch into Jellicent, so I'm going to go for the Crunch this time, which does a really nice chunk to this Jellicent. And now he's forced to switch out because he doesn't want his Jellicent to die. He's going to go back into Porygon 2 as fodder, and I'm just going to go for another Crunch just to play safe. And either way, he is going to die the next turn because he can't outspeed me here. So that's very nice. I do finish off that Porygon 2. Now, he's going to go into Arcanine, and I'm going to switch and go into my Ludicolo as fodder, which is probably the stupidest play of this match. I don't know why I did that, because if I saved my Ludicolo, I'm pretty sure I would have won this match. But I have no idea why I foddered it. But either way, I'm going to set up the Rain, and just a warning right now, it's going to get really stally. So, Flare Blitz, like I said before, is not going to do anything to me. And I'm going to switch out and go into my Stoutland. I have no idea why. I'm like really stupid, because now he's just going to go for a Sub, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't really get me anywhere, because now he's just going to finish me off with a close combat. I don't even outspeed him, which is so stupid. And now I'm basically left with Sableye that doesn't have any attacking moves, which is kind of annoying, which it's really stupid. So either way, basically now it's a stalling game. So he is taking quite a bit of recoil damage from the wild charge and stuff. So we were talking on Skype, and I was like, dude, AJ, why don't you go for the Flare Blitz, man? You can totally kill me, you know? And then he was like, no, I must not resist the temptation. And it was really funny, because like I was kind of just baiting him into going for Flare Blitz, which would have done much more recoil damage than Wild Charge. Because right now, I'm burning so many recovers, and I really don't want to be burning so many recovers because I'm running out of PP really, really quickly. So here, I go for a Sunny Day to lure him in the Flare Blitz, and I'm going to go for the Rain Dance immediately just to troll him. But he doesn't fall for it. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Come on. Take the temptation, I say. But either way, yeah, this is just all stall. I don't really know what to say right here. I only have like 10 more recovers, I think, but I just really want to make sure I have a few recovers before he sends in that Jellicent, because, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do against Jellicent. I'm not sure why he switched out. He's not switching out, because if he switched out into Jellicent anytime he just went for a taunt, I would be dead, but I don't know. I mean, I guess he just really loves to stall with wild charges. So, either way, he's getting really, really low from the recoil, and I'm like, oh, come on. And I'm getting Parahacks quite a bit But either way, I'm not refusing to lose this game. You know what? I totally got this game in the bag. Don't worry. So, he's like 1% away, and I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Leftovers is really being a bitch this game, I'm telling you. So now he finally does go to Flare Blitz, which almost kills me, and that's really, really lucky for me. So now he's going to go into Jellison, and I know he's probably going to go for the Recover or Taunt. He actually decides to go for the Taunt immediately, and I'm like, okay. I'm basically screwed, because now I have to go for Struggles. So, Struggle, turns out it hits Ghost types. I actually didn't know that. I thought Struggle only is like a normal type move. I don't know. That's really weird. But either way, he is finally going to kill me, so yeah, that was kind of a dick move on my part to stall this entire time, but hell, he didn't take the temptation. I baited him with those sunny days. You saw that. So, yeah, either way, great game, AJ. That was kind of a really stupid game, I mean. I don't know. It was kind of fun just testing out really cool new pokes and stuff like that. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Yeah, like, the ending don't really have anything insightful to say. Now I actually do run out of recovers and stuff, so, yeah. Can't go for recover anymore. He has decided to finish me off and my misery with a Scald. So, yep, GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. And if you did, like it and subscribe and all that good stuff. So yeah, see you guys later.